All right, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I made 100K per month actually in just about 90 days with my Skool community, right? So I got from basically nothing, making zero money, started a new Skool community, and I got it up to 100K per month. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to talk about how I did that, why I use Skool, and many of those types of things. Now, Skool, if you didn't know, it's this new platform. It was started by Sam Ovens. He's kind of a legend in the kind of like make money online info product space. I kind of got my start with Sam Ovens in many ways. He was the first kind of coaching program or course that I took that was really good. And so I really like him a lot. And so that's why I originally started using Skool, just simply because I liked him. And I realized the Skool is really, really freaking good, right? It is actually amazing. And the reason it's so amazing, there's actually many of them, but one of the biggest reasons is it's incredibly simple to use. So let me basically just kind of show you, like take you inside of my Skool here and show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So this is my Skool group. We got some random memberships pending, probably from random people that didn't actually buy the program. And by the way, guys, full disclosure, I am going to try to sell you things on my videos. I'm very straightforward about that. I think it's really weird and manipulative to just be like, oh, here's a free thing. And, you know, I'm definitely not trying to sell you anything. And then the last moment, try to sell you something. So I'm definitely going to try to sell you something. And the thing I'm going to try to sell you is basically like growing your YouTube channel and making money on YouTube, because I think it's the best opportunity. And that's exactly what I did. I got my main channel to 300K per month. And I just started this new business and I got it to 100K per month in a very short period of time. So let's talk about this. This is my Skool group. Basically what I do inside here is I teach people how to grow and make money on YouTube. We have a bunch of live streams every week. I hired a successful YouTuber and also a person who started 2 successful businesses, and they kind of just wanted to work part-time and, you know, enjoy their life. They're semi-retired, but they still like teaching. Same thing with the YouTuber. Obviously, I had to pay them a lot of money to get them to come on with me, but it's definitely worth it. So, and then I have like my right-hand man on my team who helps as well, and one of my other, you know, leadership people on my team who helps out with my team a lot, and they know my system like the back of their hand. So I have those people helping inside of the group. That is why I've been able to get insane levels of success. So I've helped 4 different people get to the 8-figure level. I've helped 15 people get to the 7-figure level, and I've helped countless other people make a full-time income from YouTube, and I've been able to do it fast, right? So that is kind of my testimonials. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen them in other videos. It's not that hard to find, but yeah. So this is the Skool group. You can kind of see people post on here. You know, they talk to each other. Pretty cool. You know, it's relatively lively. You can also message other people as well. So there's a members tab where you can go and message people. There's a calendar tab where you go here and you see when the live streams are or when any other big events are. And then this is probably, well, I'll go over this. Also leaderboards tab, so you can basically incentivize people to interact with each other by giving them certain prizes and presents. But the most important one here is the classroom tab. So this is basically my coaching program, and this is where I teach people A to Z exactly how they can grow and make money on YouTube. And this is the program that I got from 0 to 100K per month in 3 months. So this is really like it's my life's work, essentially. It took me 9 months to create this, but really it took me more like 5 or 10 years to create it, because I've been gathering all this experience over the last 5 to 10 years, both as a consumer of YouTube. I probably consumed like 20,000 hours of video, and also as a YouTube creator. I have a channel. It's going to be 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. I made other channels as well, and I know how YouTube works like the back of my hand. I also, not only do I know how it works, but I also keep my fingers on the pulse of what changes are happening. So I sort of know what changes are happening in different niches and what is working right now. And that's kind of what I share with my clients. Now, one thing that I think is really funny is when you see these YouTubers that are talking about like my 15 different sources of income, 15 different revenue streams, or my 7 different sources of passive income. And then you look at all their sources and they either directly or indirectly come from YouTube. And I think that's a little bit disingenuous, because they try to act like they're some kind of big business person and they're, doing all these different types of businesses, but really they're getting all their traffic from YouTube. And that's kind of the secret of all these gurus is, they might tell you to do cold outreach or cold calling or cold messaging or cold email, or they might tell you to do paid ads or, this business model or that business model. But the real way that they're making money is by creating content. And the most profitable platform, the only platform where people have actually gotten to $100 million a year is YouTube, right? There's no other platform where people have hit that 100 million a year mark. Instagram is also pretty good, but it's not on YouTube's level. So this is why YouTube is amazing. And I teach people exactly how to do this on here. And that's essentially what I did. I started selling this. Like at first people were just reaching out to me. People were emailing me, hey, can you coach me? Can you mentor me? Blah, 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 blah. And at first I was, charging hourly and kind of just helping people. I helped some friends for free as well. And then eventually I was like, okay, I can't keep charging hourly. This is too many. This is too much. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to create a coaching program. And I started marketing the coaching program. A lot of people were reaching out to me. They were interested in it. And what do you know? A bunch of people, when I started marketing it on YouTube, were also interested in it as well. So that is kind of how this works. This is just to kind of give you a little bit of a sneak peek here. When you go here, you have the program introduction and everything. And this is a Miro board that I have that basically covers the entire process of how to grow and make money on YouTube. So the entire process from A to Z, all the way from selecting your niche. That's something I help people do. Even if you already have a niche, sometimes you almost always you can dial your niche in even better. For instance, understanding who you're selling to, the demographics, and more importantly, the psychographics of the person. So demographics are things that you can see, like their ethnicity, their income level, whether they're male or female, etc. Demographics are things that you can't see. So, things that they secretly believe that they don't really talk about a lot, or maybe they do talk about it, but it's hard to see, right? And so that's something I help my clients with, their niche selection stuff. I help them with idea generation, thumbnail, title, intro, because these things are very important. So is idea generation extremely important. I help them with script writing, recording, video editing, uploading, optimizing, video launch, analyzing results. I break everything down in extreme detail so they understand it on a deep level. And if you don't understand something, you just click here and it takes you to the module within Skool where it talks about, for some reason, I'm not really sure why, but it's not showing it here. I think it's because I'm recording and my videos are Loom videos, so, but it's not showing it there. But yeah, takes you like straight to the module. That's a great way of basically organizing things. I also have a troubleshooting doc here. This is for people who want to grow a team on YouTube and the 4 different stages of growing a team. And yeah, so that is basically how it's done. And basically to go back to myself without sharing the screen, there's basically about 10 reasons why I really like Skool. The first reason is it's unbelievably easy to use. You could literally give Skool, like a program, to the oldest person in your family, and they would probably figure out how to use it with zero direction. That's how simple to use it is. And that's also how simple Facebook is to use. And a lot of these social media platforms, they make it so simple to use because they want people to be able to use it easily. A big problem I see with a lot of platforms, course hosting platforms and coaching program platforms, is they're not easy to use at all. Sometimes you have to have like 5 different pieces of software just to get what you want. With Skool, everything is right there. It's just super easy to use. Everything is right there. 2, it's unbelievably to use as a student as well as a community creator. So as a community creator, it's very easy to use as well. It was so easy to make the modules and upload them. I've used other platforms before, and sometimes you actually have to manually upload the modules onto the platform, which takes a super long time, and it's just a huge headache to do that. Whereas with Skool, I don't think they even allow you to manually upload the modules. They just tell you to link it from somewhere else. So for instance, why not just upload to YouTube? Since it's completely free, you can put it as unlisted and then just put the content into the module. There's literally no reason that you have to be able to upload directly onto the platform because that takes a long time. 3, it fosters a sense of community because of the fact that you have the gamification, because of the fact that it feels very exclusive. It feels kind of like a Facebook group, but more serious because on Facebook groups, to be honest with you, and that's one of the big competitors, same thing with Discord, a lot of the time it's very easy to get distracted. You get distracted by some meme that pops up on Facebook. You get distracted by, talking about random stuff on Discord. It's super distracting, and it's honestly designed to be entertaining, whereas Skool is designed to be educational. And that's why it fosters a sense of community, because everybody's there for the same reason. They are there to be educated. They're sophisticated. They are a market of people who really want to get a result, and they're serious about it. And that's why they're on Skool and they're not on, Facebook or something like that. Number 4, everything is on the same platform. I kind of mentioned this already, but you can live stream, like on the platform. You can put a link to your live stream. You don't have to use some kind of external stuff. You just, it's very easy to do it. You can upload the stuff right onto Skool. The calendar is on there. You don't have to use Google Calendar with your clients so that they know when the stuff is happening. The calendar is right on there. Everything is just right on Skool. The community chat feature is on there. You can message each other. You can direct message each other. Everything is right on Skool, which is amazing. Number 5, it's not distracting like other platforms. That's something I mentioned as well. Facebook groups, Discord communities, extremely distracting, and that's why a lot of people don't get results, because every time you go on Facebook, it's designed to get you addicted. It's like dopamine, right? The only thing that's worse than Facebook is probably TikTok. That's like the worst one. But Facebook is not far behind. It's designed for you to just scroll for hours and hours and hours, getting these little dopamine hits. And they designed it like that for a reason. It's actually a little bit manipulative, right? So with Skool, it's not distracting. It's designed to be an environment where you can just focus and get work done, which I absolutely love. Number 6, it's very affordable. If you were to use other platforms, for instance, a lot of people use Kajabi. A lot of the time you have to have Kajabi, and then you have to have a separate group, and then you have to have something else to email people. Skool, that's another thing Skool does, by the way. You can actually automatically email people when you make posts, which is awesome. You can also do appointment setting within Skool, if you know what that is, where you basically reach out to your prospects and you get them to a higher ticket product, or you get them to continue the product that they're using right now. All of it's right on Skool. You don't have to use other platforms. And so because of that, it's very affordable. You don't have to use 5 different platforms and pay $600 to $1,000 a month. Skool costs, I believe, $99 a month or $100 a month, and you get all of that, right? And you don't really have to use anything else. So it's amazing. Number 7, it's very easy to monetize. So there's several different options you have on Skool. You can actually do an MRR, which means monthly recurring revenue model, where you have a lower ticket product, sometimes even as low as like $1 a month or $5 a month, up to, $500 a month. But you have a lower ticket product, and you do an MRR model where you're basically getting paid monthly by people. Now, there's a lot of things that are very attractive about that. One of the biggest things is it's extremely predictable. So if you have MRR, it's very predictable what your revenue is going to be from month to month. Whereas if you're selling high ticket, like a lot of coaches and consultants do, it's less predictable. You could have months that dip, 50% in revenue, and that does happen sometimes. And so that's one thing that's really cool about Skool is you have that option. The second option, of course, is to just do a normal high ticket product and then add people to the group. That's the option that I chose. I did try the other option with a different Skool group, and I think it's good. It can be really good, but I preferred to just do the high ticket product just to keep things simple. Now, if you want to get really complicated and really advanced, this is what advanced marketers do. You have a lower ticket MRR group, and then you upsell them from that lower ticket MRR group to a higher ticket coaching, consulting, service, or whatever type of thing. That's what the people who are really advanced marketers do, but that's much more complicated. You have to create like a whole funnel. It's very complicated to do that. You have to have people that are on the ball. There's a lot of moving pieces. So that's why I just keep it simple and I just do a high ticket product. And by the way, you can check it out down in the description in the pinned comment below. I teach people how to grow and make money on YouTube. It's also easy to there are many different ways to monetize as well. I talked about all the different ways. There's even more than that, honestly. There's lots of different creative ways that people figure out how to monetize on Skool. But the main thing is the MRR and the high ticket product. And then number 9, the right people use Skool, and it's incredible for networking. So I actually hired somebody off of Skool. So the types of people who use Skool are people who are serious about business, okay? They are serious about business. There's even really good employees on there as well. And these are the types of people that you likely would want to hire. So Skool is actually phenomenal for networking, hiring. I've also networked with a bunch of other people. I've met people through Skool. I met someone through Skool who I ended up working with. He created my funnel for me. It's been amazing, right? It's been absolutely incredible. And the people working at Skool as well are really awesome. Sam Evans is amazing. Andrew Kirby's working with him. Victor is working with Andrew Kirby and them. And now Alex Hormozi's working with Skool. So they've got some of the biggest names in the industry working on this, and it's amazing. Number 10, they have gamified learning. This is something that is extremely underrated, but they basically gamified learning. So because of the incentive system, you can incentivize people to comment, to post, to make content. The more likes they get on the comment and the more posts they get on the comment and the more times they interact with other people's comments, the more points they get. And then they can have unlockables. So it makes it almost like a video game. So it makes this really serious thing of business and learning and education much more fun. And that is extremely underrated. And I think that's amazing that they're doing that. And that's the future, honestly. That is seriously the future. So those are 10 reasons why I absolutely love Skool. I'm going to keep using it into the future. There's a few things I would like them to change about it. It is relatively early on. For instance, I'd like them to have a group chat feature. They don't currently have a group chat feature. And yeah, there's a couple other things that would be nice. They do have some pretty good automations, but I think they could probably have some more automations that would be even better. But yeah, absolutely love Skool. I think it's amazing. So many things you can do with it. And yeah, that is why I love Skool, and that's how I use Skool to get to 100K per month in 3 months. It was a big part of that because I wouldn't have been able to get the results that I got for my students if it wasn't for the Skool platform, because it is just super easy and simple to use, and it's just very straightforward to get people results with.